Servus a vítejte. Minulá epizoda mi ukázala, že je možný vrátit se k životu, když umřeš. Stačí jenom uctívat vodní dračici. Já jsem teda zkoušel hledat a nechcete vědět, co jsem našel, když jsem do vyhledávače zadal vodní dračice. Hele, já jsem hledal někoho, kdo mě oživí, ne holku ve sprše, No, budu to muset prostě ještě trošku prohledat víc, ten internet nejspíš. No, takže jdem se podívat tady za kámošema.
You are here, alive. We thought you were dead, and then I had visions of the strangest things.
Dawnstar guided us to this place, but I expected a ghost, not flesh and blood.
Ty chceš... Někoho tak mocný jako já. ne. Tady, s pokorou. A jak říkám, vodní dračice. Prostě musím najít vodní dračici, ale... Budu to muset zkusit asi pod jiným heslem.
Oh, you walk in the parks of many gods. I will build something extra large to explode with my surprise.
ونوير كوبثا إير تنير أككن أسو سيير سكوت أفيفير نوني.
Hodně jsem se dozvěděl. Hodně jí to oslabilo.
Such creatures are not accustomed to needing assistance or being called on to assist. Both circumstances would likely annoy them.
As annoyances go, I think ours is more pressing. Or have you all forgotten the entire army of the Emperor?
Ale nesečku. Co?
Wo joir apafui ir sir sisitsu toir ok pir okir ifir wo.
Your former master, my uncle, has taken the Jade Empire as his own. Emperor Sun Li has set the whole of his forces against us, and we are trapped here in Dirge.
Jak by řekl Obelix. Je jich 1000krát víc? Určitě ne, nebo 1000krát víc než nás? Určitě ne víc. No, proč by proti nám posílal celou armádu?
After you defeated my father, and Li struck you down, he claimed both your amulet and the heart of the water dragon and announced that his rule had begun. The Lotus Assassins were his almost immediately. Your amulet must have allowed him to quickly do what it took my father years to accomplish. We had no choice but to flee. In the days after, the new emperor did not seem overly concerned with capturing us, and we did not know where to go.
He didn't consider us a threat. We had no way of fighting him. Just as with Sun High, only a spirit monk can face him with hope of success.
That's why we came here. Dawnstar's vision seemed impossible, but any hope was better than none.
Unfortunately, Emperor Sun Li sensed your stirrings in the spirit realm as well, and now we are trapped.
Tak se prostě probojujeme.
Only one path is passable by foot, and that is the route they are coming up. We cannot sneak past such a horde.
My marvelous dragonfly will not survive the passage either. The winds force a certain path, and the army's flyers are guarding it well. But that is our luck, as well as our sorrow. Their inferior flyers can barely stay aloft in such currents. They will not overrun us from the air, at least not in numbers.
Počkat. Moment, nevypadá to jako ten slavný úkol, který mě podle vodní dračice čeká. Pak se tedy připravíme k obraně.
We have a little time. They are still at the base of the mountain. I'd say the main force won't be here until tomorrow.
OK, takže mám celý den.
We will start securing the mountain. The great gates of this place will grant us some valuable time. At least they will not take us by surprise.
Fortifications. Perhaps I will remove some of the ordnance from the marvelous dragonfly. Properly applied, it may prove useful tomorrow.
Super, ale...
Come, whirlwind. I need your muscle.
That's the black whirlwind. And as long as it makes the coming fight more interesting, I'll lift whatever you want.
OK, takže...
That's all we can do for now. Tomorrow we'll decide our fates.
We should all get some rest. We may as well be awake for what is to come.
Já spát nemůžu, bráško. Hej, pojď! Až budeš připraven zajít do svého... Hej, ale já musím někde najít tu vodní dračici, ty vole. Hej, kurva, moment, vole, jak to, že to... Styl deník. Vrať se, odpočin si v táboře. Našel si své... Rozvězal se špatné zprávy. Jsi se mnou vyrazil, že rozpěvoval na tebe posílal velkou armádu. Ale já nemůžu Já musím najít tu... Stan... Do prčic. Prčic. Takže já musím najít ale tu... Jdi do hajzlu. To si děláš prdel, ty píčo. To je jako... Jdi už do hajzlu. Děkuju, čuráci, vole. Tak, ale já musím najít tu holku. Teda tu hrobku, nebo kosti. Je tady. Zkosená kolečka, stránky z knihy, stránky ztrácíš, cože? Hej, ale... Na vnitřní nádvoří. Ty vole, blbost, teď potřebuju najít tu holku, ty vole, tu hrobku, já nevím. Jestli na vnitřní nádvoří, jako mám jít nebo nemám jít. Tady, ty vole, nevím, jestli jsem měl... No, tak to jsem posral, protože ten mechanismus už se úplně domrdal, ne? Tady už nic nemám. Jo, počkat. Hovno. Počkat, takže já bych musel... Proč? Ne, tak tudy nevylezu. Tamhle taky nic není. Takže... Teď už ale s tímhletím nic neudělám, ty vole. To říkám. Tak super, ty vole. Já jsem měl do prčic, vole. Kurva. Tak teď už s tím nic neudělám. Do prdele, a jak je? Kde mám najít, ty vole, to tělo její nějaký, a zničit ho, nebo co to říkala? Meditovat. To mi je k ničemu, tohle mi je taky k ničemu, tady jsem to všechno pozbíral. Takže tady asi nic nebude. A ty ozubený kolečka mi jsou teda totálně k hovnu v tuhle chvíli. Super, ty vole. No, tak to jsem dosral, vole. Nevadí, ale jak já? No tak tady v tuhle chvíli nic není. V tuhle chvíli prostě nic nenajdu. Takže já musím nejspíš zpátky na to nádvoří, nebo ty vole, kde bych ji měl najít do prdel? Stránky z propuštění. Co? Nic. Ty si myslím, že další úroveň už nedosáhnu. Tady mám jeden jediný bodík. Počkat, co máš ty? Mysl duch. Šarm tělo 6. Tělo 2, duch 6, mysl 10. Jo, aha, válečník, počkat, zdraví 7. Ty vole. Zdraví 5, soustředění 5, soustředění 50. Ty vole, cesta učence. Ty kráso, 50 000. Do prdele. 4, OK, hele, tak tohle bych mohl, tohle je ve fiale jako zkažená vajíčka, co s tím, vole? Kraví, nevím, tady mám Je počkat, styl bojového umění. Tak počkat, tohle bych si mohl vzít. Koupit. OK. Tak, tady mám zdraví a soustředění. Koupit, jasný. A teď ty vole, možná tady se budu muset rozhodnout, jestli zdraví či anebo soustředění. No. No tak. Vůbec nevím, co... Hej, já vůbec nevím, co mám dělat do prdele. Já nechci ještě spát, vole, protože ona řekla najít nějakou tu. Nejsem úplnej dement, ne? Počkat, jo, tamhle je zase ten, vole, tak to ne. Tam se, nevím, jestli se tam dostanu. Na vnitřní nádvoří. Ty vole! Tak asi nemám jinou možnost, no. Tak já to teda tady uložím. I když ono je to jedno, jo, já jsem teda... Počkat, co máme tady? Mysl 3, duch 3, to je jedno, já tady mám... Nějak jsem to vymyslel. Tady žalospěv, velký portál. Jo, nádvoří, OK, tak asi nemám jinou možnost, ale to nevadí. Takže tady přepíšem to, nebo uložíme to a jdeme na to. Tam jako v tuhle chvíli teda není jiná možnost. No, já myslel, že tady mám hledat tu holku, ty vole. Můžeš na co dojít, odpočívat do svého stanu. Pokračovat v rozkoumávání kláštera. Já nevím, jako tam už asi nic najdu, vole. Uložil se ke spánku. No, pořád stojím, ale předtím. Ale to jsou jí vrazy, blablabla. Co?
You have done well to restore the fountains of dirge, but they cannot shield you fully. Not with the power I now control.
Aha.
This is nothing more than a dream, my pupil. I can do nothing here, but I can influence things. Do you remember your fellow students?
Co? To budu bojovat.
They certainly remember you. They remember how you left them to die. They died so there would be nothing holding you back. Their deaths ensured that you were properly motivated. Without you, they would still be alive.
Kurva!
You...
Dopr... Kurva. Ty vole, ale... Prdele. No. Kurva. Ale po jednom, jo, to vezme. Do prdele, kurva, ale tak... Jdi do hajzlu, píčo, teď bojuju s tímhletím vymrdáncem skurveným. Vydrž! Hele, jedna, druhá, třetí, ty vole. Co děláš, prdel? Ty kundo! Ať už do prdele. No, tak tenhle by mohl být jednodušší. A vydá. Ty děvko! Jsem se léčit.
Now I see. It wasn't your fault.
Nebyla to tvá chyba.
Impressive, but this was only a dream. You will not be so fortunate tomorrow.
Ty vole, děláte si ze mě prdel. Hej, ale... O! Kurva, vole! To si děláš prdel, ty vole.
You're awake! It sounds like the army is on the move. They're on their way up the mountain. Sky left a few hours ago. He said he was going to see how far up the mountain they had come. We haven't heard from him since, and I'm worried.
Look, he's back!
A do prdele.
Well, that's convenient for my nerves.
Sorry for being late. Fine, never been better. Once the bleeding stops, I'll be good as new. I went down the mountain to scout them out. I figured I could get a good estimate of how many were coming and get back here. It didn't work out like I planned. There are Lotus assassins by the score, and golems too. You didn't bury them all. They have a lot more. Imperial Army flyers in the distance too.
Ty pičo. A jak to mám asi udělat, ty vole?
Bad, very bad. What are we going to do? They'll be across the main bridge in no time.
Most! Most!
Yes, we must. The golems are not just the ones you saw before. Bigger ones, giants, siege golems.
Siege golems? Oh, I've heard of those. 30 feet tall and can throw an axe. Well, pretty darn far. I didn't have time to measure. Oh, they crush walls too.
Ty máš bomby, vole.
It would be bad if they reached us. The casks I took off the dragonfly would make short work of the bridge, though. A little fire and whoosh, earth meets sky.
No, tak to tam šoupni.
You will need someone to keep any advanced Lotus assassins away from you. I will accompany you.
No, it's too dangerous for just one person. I'll go as well.
Kluci, vole. Do prčic.
What? You would put her in charge of my safety?
To si piš.
Now, Lien. We have to hurry. It's an emergency, so follow my lead.
You assume a great deal, Dawnstar, but it is not my choice. Gather your toys, Kang.
Yes, as fast as I can without dropping the casks. Earth meets sky, remember?
But what about the rest of us? Why just send them? Why are we sitting here holding our... Oh, I get it. They're coming here too, aren't they?
Well, who? The Lotus assassins? But they'd have to fly to get past the wall, and the winds are too strong.
Hundreds may die in crashes, but a few will get through. Do you really think Death's Hand minds such losses?
Ale ty se dej dokupy, kámo.
My wounds will make me a burden if I stay at your side. I will keep guard over the temple itself. Groups landing there should be small enough for me to handle. Kang, old friend. I'd like to borrow a few of your marvelously explosive casks. I have something special in mind for any assassins who breach our lines.
What? Yes, whatever you want. I have enough on my mind.
Tak jo.
During the night,
Ty, co tohle bude?
I made some reinforcements to the marvelous dragonfly. I don't sleep much, you see, ever. Anyway, I doubt we could escape, but we can make a dent.
A short run in the flyer to take the brunt of their advance. It might be a worthwhile mission, or it might be suicide.
Well, what isn't these days? Not necessary. I leave the decision to our illustrious leader.
Kurva, vole. Dobrá. Ne! Hele, musíme ten most zničit, ty vole.
Are you sure I should just charge the main gate? They wouldn't be expecting that.
Unexpected acts are not always successful acts.
You have a narrow understanding of success in battle, bun man. Must be your small head. My fill? I have been sated from wine and battle, but never filled.
Ty vůbec nevím, jak to tady bude.
It looks like we won't have long to wait. Kang better keep his mind on his task at the bridge, or this will be a short last stand.
Ale ten musí prostě zničit ten most do prčic.
Wait. I sense something.
Time is better spent doing than talking.
Klášter a najít truhly. Kolik jsme zbraně.
What are you staring at? Shouldn't we be going to the bridge?
You didn't see him, did you? It doesn't matter. I know what we're looking for. Follow me.
Si děláš srandu. Takže teď budu... Ty vole, tak já musím na vnitřní nádvoří. Do prdele! Kam mám jít, ty vole? Jo, tady, k mostu. Tak ho znič.
I have to wedge the casks of dragon powder under the bridge. The Lotus assassins are sure to come up that pass any minute. Keep them from this end of the bridge.
Kruci.
Here they come. Hold them off. I only need a minute.
Try not to fight like a farmer, Dawnstar.
Kruci. Co to? Kruci. To je tak na hovno. Hej, kreténi. Dobrý. OK. Hej, ale tak ho sej mi! Ty vole! Do prdele! Jak to změním? Bylo zdraví 90. Ale tak ty máš, ty vole! Ty se máš starat o ty! No tak, dalšího. Ale ty vole, tady...
Nuts and bolts! One of the fuses came loose. I need another minute.
Ježišmarja, ty vole, to si děláš prdel, ty píčo. Hej, ale jak to? Do prdele! Já nevím, kolik mám já životů. Léčí se, hovno, vole, neléčí se, píčo, vole. Jak to, že ses tam... Tak ale kurva. Hej, ale já vůbec nevím, jestli jsem měl hledat, nebo co jsem měl hledat, kde jsem měl hledat.
Get away before it explodes. The fuse is a short one.
Kruci, ty jsi pako.
It will stop the main force, but flyers don't stop at bridges. Our friends at the temple may have only gained a few minutes.
To nevím, ty vole. Já nevím, jestli tady, když... Asi jdeme zpátky, ale já musím nějak do chrámu se dostat. Jestli tady najdu něco. Na vnitřní, ale tam se nedostat. Hej, ale kam se? To se dostanu zase zpátky, ty vole. To mi je jaksi úplně k hovnu. Hej, co mám dělat, ty vole? Čumíš, co, blbečku? A já nevím, kam mám jít? Jo, na vnitřní... Já mám jít na to nádvoří. Do prdele, tam jsem myslel, že... Já se poseru z toho, ty vole. Já se z toho poseru, vole.
Damn it, they've given us a few minutes already. Dawnstar and the princess did their job too well. That's better.
Just shut up and get ready.
Tak pojďte, čuráci. A kurva, vole. Ne, já budu bojovat. Takže já budu bojovat za tohle. Skvělý, ty vole. Do prdele, kurva, já jsem chtěl ale někoho jinýho. Ty vole. Oh. No tak. Jdi do hajzlu. Ty vole. Oh. Prdele. Kurva. Oh. Tak ale už umři, píču si. Tyhle, tady to je v cajku. Dobrý. Tam stačilo sejmout toho mamrda, vole, a...
I think we should go back to the temple. And quickly, before those flyers drop more Lotus assassins.
OK, jdem na to.
More is good. Let them come.
But we'd be safer in the temple.
We're safer if I destroy the enemies they send. I prefer an active defense.
Takže zase jo. Tak asi jdem do chrámu, no. I když já nevím, jestli...
That racket is distracting me from the cries of my enemies. Sky better have a good reason for ringing that bell. I have let no one past. Not with all their parts, at least. You go. I'm having too much fun here.
Tak jo.
Come to my axes, all of you.
Tak jo. Takže co mám dělat, vole?
Good, you are here. The trap is set, the signal sent. It's all up to you now.
Co?
No, this is something I couldn't tell you about. Please, give me a chance to explain. You'll like what I have to say, I hope. I was approached, once or twice. The Lotus Assassins offered much, even the chance of returning my daughter. But I assure you, I did not plan to betray you. You showed me that the world, my life, is not as pointless as I once thought. My daughter is long dead. Their offer only shows how desperate you have made them. I let them think I agreed, but hear me out. I couldn't risk that someone else in the group was also tempted. They might tell Death's Hand the plan was discovered. This is a chance to isolate the leader of the troops. Death's Hand thinks that he and a group of assassins will enter the temple unopposed. But I have a surprise. I set traps. Remember how I asked Kang for some of his explosive casks? The assassins will be destroyed, and Death's Hand will be yours alone.
To je...
He's an arrogant one. I doubt he'd consider the possibility that my loyalty to you would be stronger than my fear of him. The bell was the signal. He'll be here.
Okay.
Thank you for this opportunity, by the way. I could never face Death's Hand myself, but I want to make him pay for thinking I would be so weak. Use my daughter against me, will he? Make him hurt.
Very good, Sky. You have proven a useful tool.
Piču, šišky, kundo.
Guess again, you slab of rot. That should soften him up. I may not be able to fight him while I'm wounded, but at least I did this. I'll go warn the rest.
Okay.
You have a better grip on your fellows than my master thought. The plight of a dead child is difficult motivation to resist.
Přesně tak, píčo. Strachem vládneš ty, čuráku, chci říct... Ruko smrti. Vzbuzovat věrnost je mnohem lepší, kámo. Zamyslete se nad tím, čuráci.
Fear is all that is needed for the masses. That is why I exist. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's Hand. Sun Li commands that you die. I must obey.
A když myslíš, píčo...
The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated. I must obey.
Ale já jsem neměl možnost... Pak bojuju, musíš-li.
You know nothing about me, about what I endure. Your fists will not defeat me, not while I must obey.
Hej, ale já jsem nemohl najít tu holku, ty vole. Do prdele. Já jsem se fakt snažil. Jak ty výpěsti mě neporazí, Vždyť máš, ty vole. Jsi už na půlce, ty blbečku. Skoro na půlce, no. Ty kret, ty pičo! Víš co, zkusíme to. To si děláš prdel. On dává takovýhle rány, ty píčo, takovýhle poškození. Weak? Já? Hovno, vole. No, možná jsem weak, ale ty seš mrtvej, blbečku. Právě jsi skončil. Pí. Do prdele. Byl jsem moc nafoukanej. Tak teď. Ty píčo, jedna vyjebaná už, ale chcípni. Děkuju, blbečku. Hra se ukládá.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Kin ever was. Sun High linked him to the stolen power of the water dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me, an unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine. Do you appeal to my good nature, my conscience? There is no malice in my actions, no lust for glory. I did what had to be done.
A proč to bylo potřeba udělat?
I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
Co? Moment.
You claim intimate knowledge of me. I should have suspected that a journey through death would reveal many secrets, but your understanding is flawed. I am not here out of revenge. Sorrow at their deaths did not bring me here, but rather anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand! You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
Tak to jděte do prdele, vole!
Ah, yes, I learned that your trinket was a focus and not a source. So your abilities are inherent, but that did not save your fellow monks.
Ty prdele, já jsem teda nečet všechny možnosti. Možná jsem si je měl přečíst všechny.
Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
Počkat. Pomohu.
Will you? Even if you could, I believe you would find it difficult to release so valuable a tool.
Zkusíme to, nevím teda, co udělám.
Come then. Pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
Ty vole. Co teď mám dělat? Vypadá to, že nemůžu dělat nic. Kurva! Ty vole! Do prdele! Ty vás jsem... OK. Tak ale už kurva! Skončil jsi, šéfiku. Tak ještě ne, no. Skončil jsi. Sráči.
Enough! You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace. Your master is diminished with my loss, even if he does not admit it. Thank you, spirit monk, for letting me rest.
Tak. Super, klid před bouří. Kurva, nestihl jsem to přečíst. Já jsem ale měl najít tu...
We are victorious, but how long will this peace last?
The day already drags like an overloaded ox. Our enemies should be more efficient.
I do not shy from meaningful combat, but eliminating your boredom is not a worthwhile cause to fight for.
If there's no wine, there should be fighting. That's the way of things for a warrior.
We should not take much longer to lick our wounds, even if the victory was ours. No doubt the enemy awaits us.
Jo, ale já jí musím... Musí takhle, vole.
A good idea. It will allow for some adjustments to the marvelous dragonfly. The landing here was rough. I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
Mhm. Dobrá, takže počkat, kapitola 7. Takže jsem v poslední kapitole. Cesta války je spočítána, s mistrem konečně střetáváš se a osud císařství se rozhoduje. Došel si daleko, ze školy u hranic říše až do rozvalin žalospěvů a teď na tvém rozhodnutí závisí osud císařství. Císař Li, zasažen ztrátou Ruky Smrti a porážkou tvé armády, respektive porážkou své armády, se chystá na vaše nevyhnutelné střetnutí v paláci.
We are a long way from the farm I once called home. I never thought I would make such a journey. Your master is a formidable opponent. We cannot leave the Empire in his hands. I will help you carry that weight, but I'm not sure how much use I can be.
To se uvidím, ale díky.
I will stand by you. Once the corruption is excised, the Jade Empire will be a blank slate, my friend. I will be ready. Rely on it.
OK. Tak.
So many changes. The Jade Empire is not the place I once thought it was. What Master Li has done is unforgivable. We have to set things right and undo the evil he has put in motion. I know, and perhaps the greatest and hardest of those is yet to come. So much is on your shoulders. I do not envy you, but I will be with you, my friend. We will make sure the Empire does not fall to the desires of a corrupted few.
Jo, musíme.
I know everything will be fine. You will see to it.
OK, ale já vůbec... Počkat, co ty, kámo?
The boredom is always greatest before the storm. Could we poke a stick in the eye of this little squall and get moving? I always have my fists, so I'm always ready. If I lose those, I'll have bigger problems than missing a fight. Actually, better safe than sorry. Kang, make me a wine bowl I can hold with stumps.
Yours or someone else's?
Ha ha! Now that's the kind of idea I can get behind.
Tak jo, ale já vůbec nevím, jestli tady jako něco můžu najít ještě. Tak do prčic, vole. Tady nic není, nebo respektive vypadá to, že tady nic není. Kurva. Do psí díry, vole, tak ale... Tady předtím nebylo, ne? Nebo jo? Jo, moment. Tady... Šup, vezmeme si zdravíčko. Vezmeme si zdravíčko. Ty vole, já budu potřebovat, ale... Ty vole, kde mám najít tu holku do prčic? Nebo tu hrobku, nebo já nevím, co všechno. Božská záře. 8 zastrašovat, jak to je na píču. Ale... Hej, já jsem měl najít někde... Já jsem měl někde najít tu její hrobku a nějakým způsobem to zničit, ale mně to tady prostě nejde. Já si myslím, že sem se nedostanu, že prostě musím dál. No, to je jasný, vole, takže sem prostě to nejde. Tady taky nic není, žádná cesta. Počkat. Tady bylo něco v deníku, vole. Tak, osud mistra, vrať se do paláce. Plán se odrazil, teď je čas blablabla, dřívějšímu mistrovi vrusnému blablabla, čeká, že se vrátí a tak se střetnutí nelze vyhnout. Takže já musím, aha. Tady jako fakt asi není, nebo jsem to blbě pochopil, nebo jsem... Já nevím, ty vole. Ale teď... Mě ona řekla jako, že musím zničit tu... Počkat, co ty? Co ty, holka?
I have seen everything that I believe in torn apart, one after another. Hopefully it is all over soon. The sins of my family must be dealt with. Only then can the Empire regain the glory it has lost. I will be ready. Don't worry.
Dobrá. Tak, co ty, kámo?
I tell you, I begin to miss the melodious voice of my wife. So peaceful compared to what follows you around. I look forward to the day when we can return to our simpler lives, although I doubt that will be easy for everyone. Oh, it will be easy for me. I just cock an ear to the wind and listen. Eventually the shouts of my wife will make their way to me. I hope everyone has so clear a path, and a more peaceful arrival.
Hello again. Do you want to talk to me or the Guardian? I'm better now, thanks to you. You put the other back down in a place where he can't hurt me anymore. You've done as much for me as the Guardian, and... I'll never forget it, no matter what. If things here, if they turn out well, I hope someday when I'm older, we could meet and be friends again.
Yep, to by šlo.
I know that to stand by you, it won't be me. It'll be the Guardian, but my hopes go with him. The Guardian says he'll be at your side when you need him.
Tak jo. Dobrá, hele, s tímhletím asi... No, pokecám si i s tímhle.
Hello. I suppose the marvelous dragonfly is ready? We don't have to worry about landing too many more times. Just make sure you are done talking to everyone. I lost the interior baffling, so you won't be able to hear a thing once we are in the air.
Co? Já myslel, že musím...
Oh, no, I tend to confuse things. Yes, I know I do. This is too important for my mutterings. Besides, the decisions that are coming, they are beyond me. You are deciding the fate of an empire. My mistakes result in the occasional crater. How big a hole might you be digging?
Počkej.
Whatever you wish. It's just a few more minutes of bolt tightening to me.
Dobrá. Takže, a co, jako nahoru už se nedostanu, nebo? Já vůbec nevím, ty vody těle, já jsem měl najít... Když ona mi řekla, že musím... No tak to mi poser. Moment. OK, já to tady uložím. Půjdu se podívat nahoru ještě. Jestli tam něco nebude. Ale to si taky nejsem jistý. Jo, jenže tady... Aha, tak super, vole. Takže tady už nic není. Takže mám teda plný život, plný soustředění, plný tohleto. A moment, já bych teda mohl ještě něco udělat. Takže tady mám pomocníčky, tenhle je oštěp, jo, takže tady obchodník.
Excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Moment, takže hořící esence, to nic, drahokam cyklonu, štít před poškozením, nechci, zastrašování nechci, bleskový nechci, tělo, tady to možná by bylo dobrý. Tělo 2, duch, mysl 10, mysl 2, 3, styl bojového umění. Dokáže, hele, to si myslím, že mi k hovnu, styl bojového umění další. Tady jako kraví bezoar se používá k léčení krve a krevního oběhu, nachází se pouze v žaludcích velmi nemocného dobytka. Kraví bezoary jsou velmi vzácné, ale vyhledávané pro své léčivé schopnosti. Žlutě zabarvená voda ve fiále silně páchne jako zkažená vajíčka, to nevím. A tady teď mám zdraví, soustředění a či. Takže tady si můžu koupit jedno. No, já o tom popřemýšlím, protože pojedeme, nebo vydáme se na cestu až v příští epizodě, která by mohla být poslední a možná to tam skončí a nedohraju to, ale snad se tak nestane. Takže příští epizodě se vydáme někam, já jsem si teda asi promluvil se všema, že jo, tamhle. Jako nic víc mi asi neřeknou, ne?
So many changes, but Master Li has done.
Vidíš, takže jako asi jo, takže si stejně nic víc neřeknu. Tak jo, takže, jak jsem řekl, příště. Díky moc za všechno, mějte se a u příští epizody Servus. A nezapomeň, jsi můj nejlepší fanoušek.